Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo Inc. or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your stop for game aids.
That is a classy new intro, boys and girls. Saturday night, welcome aboard. Murder Hobo Inc. presents Corsairs of the Azure Atoll. Good news, you don't have to listen to me chime on about our shit, because you just heard it. Azure Atoll, number 3. These guys have spent their first night in Occasio. And they're getting ready to figure out what the hell they're going to do if they aren't going to get arrested for homicide or brutality or something like that. Let's start off with who's playing tonight. We will start off with Jesse. Jesse, who are you and who are you playing?
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Jesse. You can find me at all the socials at JR Wooey. You can catch me here playing Osiris, the monk. He's older.
Wait, older?
He's babysitting.
What?
Nice.
Not that old.
Sounds about right.
Compared to everybody else in the group, yes. Yes, he is.
How old is he? We'd know.
He is 90.
Oh, shit.
What?
He is old.
Yeah, you are old.
How do you... Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no, because you're a half elf, right?
Yep.
What do you
What
got
does that
on
mean?
tap?
So he's middle-aged.
What do you got on tap for Odyssey of Violence?
Oh, yes. You can find me at Adventures in Videoland or on Facebook or adventuresinvideoland.com for the Odyssey of Violence. We have coming up the Raids, one of the Raids follow-up movies. The Night Comes for Us, which is a Netflix film. It is violent. One of the only films out there with a solid NC-17 rating for straight-up ass-kickery. No boobies.
Well, that's off my list.
No other nudity. just a lot of people getting the living shit beat out of them, and it is a fantastic film. Go check it out.
Very nice.
Go check out the Odyssey of Violence.
Kevin, what you got for us?
Hey, I'm Kevin. I'm found online at the socials at KevRan Games. Tonight I'm back playing Malcolm Squall, who is everyone's favorite Tempest cleric. And when I'm not here, rocking and rolling with these fine folks, I'm also Tall and Tonks over on Calamity A, which we're going to finish up very soon. And I was ad hoc in Calamity B, but I'm also found over at Wanderer's Haven and Lanat Eterna channels as well, doing some fun, cool stuff there. But I love it. I'm glad to be back. I need this tonight, so... let's go.
Well, anytime you feel under the weather, you got to have this.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's what she said.
Nice. Welcome back. Speaking of what she said, it looks like Carol's been kicked out of her house by her husband finally. Carol, what you got for us?
Well, I certainly have not been kicked out of my house by my husband. Well, first he said, my name's Carol. I'm a longtime gamer, occasional GM, and commission mini painter, and that leads me to what I'm doing this weekend and why I'm not at home.
OnlyFans shoot?
What?
OnlyFans shoot?
Shut up. I'm at a convention. I'm at Captain Con right now, which is there's all sorts of games here, but there's also it's a little heavier on the miniatures and wargaming side. I've been teaching beginning painting and running a pain take. So it's been awesome. I'm dead tired, so this is going to be an interesting experience. As for what I play around these parts on Thursday nights or bi-weekly Thursday nights, so we've been last Thursday, I play Andre Yeager on Cred, and tonight I play, what the hell am I? I'm Rosa the Raven, Blackthorn, Pirate. No, not Pirate. Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe. Not ever. I don't know what I'm doing with this character yet. So
none of you do.
But Rosa the Raven, Blackthorn, a rogue, and human.
Very nice. Last but certainly not least, Carrie.
Oh god, the dog just ran off. I am Carrie. I'm playing Cash, a bard from a small town who's never been anywhere and is very exuberant everywhere.
That's one way to put it.
Very nice. Boys and girls, if this is your first time, welcome aboard. Both of the previous episodes are in our archives, so go check them out. They are hilarious. These guys are in the land of Occasio, actually the city of Occasio, in the Azure Atoll, seeking fame and fortune. There is pirate activity here. These guys are not pirates at this time, as Rosa pointed out. These guys got into town yesterday, went to the comedy club where Malcolm Squall did a, free word association recitation, won himself some coin. Meanwhile, Cash and Rosa and their new friend, JP Abernathy, got into a fight, ended up throwing some dude. Well, they didn't actually throw him off. That's what their story's going to be. Threw him off the second story and landed on a half-orc barbarian pirate as Osiris sucked on a cancer stick watching this. So it's been an eventful night. Good news, the night ended with these guys going back to their rooms, safe and sound at the Occasio Inn, with Carol banging the living shit out of JP Abernathy.
Wait. Rose, let's
Oh, I forgot about
Rosa
that.
banging the living shit, not me.
I've got it right here in my notes. JP and Rosa fuck.
And if I recall, too, it was JP who threw the guy off the roof. It wasn't actually one of us that did.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and actually you guys had a nice, sensual, intimate relationship instead of screaming for the boondocks. Morning dawns anew. Where is my weather dice? This is going to play a big part.
Great.
Darn the luck. It's a beautiful morning, boys and girls. The macaws, the toucans, everybody is singing. JP Abernathy. Carol, roll me performance.
Ooh, roll the night. All right, we'll use one of the pirate dog dice that was made for this campaign. I was half drunk, right?
Sure, we'll go with half.
Performance. Oh, wait, hang on. For some reason, my tablet switched to the wrong game.
Mm-hmm, sure.
I'm not playing Pathfinder here. I'm playing D&D.
A nat one is still a nat one.
Yeah, right.
It's not a nat one. No. It's an 8 on the die, but what was the performance?
Yes.
Oh, it's a 10.
Amazing.
Okay, you got the job done.
Yep. What about him?
The train. Oh, trust me, it's a guy. The job got done.
No. You're not off the hook. You got to roll. What's his performance?
Oh,
I
his
want
performance. 14, and it's JP,
Okay,
so 15. So he knows how to haul the
reason.
train into the station, boys and girls.
All right, so there's a she might go back to him. Who knows if he wants her?
Or she might go to the cleric. Hard to say. Everybody wakes up okay. What do you want to do? Keep in mind, you guys are in 4 contiguous rooms. They are not connected internally, but they're in a line. Upstairs, everybody roll me a d20. High roll gets to hear something weird.
Hey.
15.
So
That's not me.
hearing Rosa have sex? Is that what you said?
No, something weirder than that.
Oh, okay. Normal weird. Got it.
Normal
Okay.
weird.
That
Oh,
could be
hey, that's
weird.
20.
I don't know how freaky he is, though.
Osiris,
Yeah,
just
wait.
above your room. You're almost certain that JP and Rosa did not have the room above you. Whatever the hell was going on in there got loud, got angry, got
Oh.
freaky. So you did not sleep so well. But you're 90 years old as a half elf, so you've slept more than your time. As you guys wake up, what do you want to do?
Breakfast. Gotta have breakfast.
There you go.
Well, now there is
Is there a complimentary breakfast bar?
a complimentary breakfast bar. It includes bagels, 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 with some kind of goat
Bagels.
cheese schmear. I'll use the Jewish term, I think. I don't know. And there is water as well as mead. It's a sweet mead, though. It's made by some old guy in a weird hat that he remembers what you did last night.
AM ale, one might say.
That's right. Is JP joining you, Rosa, or were you guys going to try and keep your tryst secret?
I don't know. Rosa doesn't really care what other people think, so.
You know what? D10.
But wait.
Fly
hold
your
on.
freak flag.
Hold on.
That's it.
Hold on. So, but no, she wouldn't care. I guess the question is, I mean, he was with the party anyway, so why would that be any weirder? That wouldn't be weird if he joins them for breakfast.
No,
He was with us for dinner.
Not at all.
That's true.
So why is this? My question is, why is this a question?
Are we going to see you coming out of the same room?
Right.
Wearing
You guys
each
come
other's
down with
clothes.
your hands in
So
each other's back
here's the thing.
pockets or what?
Rosa does not give a shit.
Holding
yes,
your pinkies
take them out of the
together,
room.
doing all that stupid high school shit.
Now, if JP doesn't want to be seen with her, well, that's his business, and you could play it as such. But Rosa won't care.
You are now part of J.P. Abernathy's novel, Chapter 2, An Average Night.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey, it was a 10. As you guys come
it
out,
was a 10.
there is the complimentary breakfast, and you guys notice an individual and what you perceive to be a rental girl, a harlot, a trollop, a tramp,
Hey, a working girl.
a working girl.
That's
No
right.
judgment.
Come on.
Doing that. No judgment here. She's getting her work done. And this individual coming down the stairs with her looks like this. That is who's coming down the stairs with her.
Man,
Who
she
the
got
hell is
she needs
that?
to have extra for that shit.
Yeah. So,
Are those
You know who
tusks?
that is?
nope. You guys have no idea who that is.
Is he a
Looks like a
pirate?
Hun.
He
Who
does
am I
look like a
standing
Hun.
next to?
You guys are all at a table.
I kick somebody under the table. I'm like, are those tusks?
No,
Oh, look close.
those are not Tusk. He is a dwarf.
What are those? Is that hair
It was. It was his helmet.
Got a beard.
Yeah, it was
on
an
his face?
I don't think so. Not now. I don't know.
They're probably just decorative, that they do that kind of thing in his culture, I'm sure.
What is
I
that
think
shit?
it's supposed to be his earring. I don't know. It's,
That's
it's AI art,
yeah. That looks
so,
like it. That's yeah. He's got earrings.
Yeah, it's AI
He
art.
does have a pretty epic beard, like a dwarf.
No
Well,
judge-
actually, how do dwarves in this world? Do female dwarves in this world have beards?
Yeah.
So how do we know what gender they are?
Well,
We're assuming
noting
here.
Rose's indiscriminate sexuality, she can go up and cup him.
No,
maybe
That
replace it.
D-style.
Could
Rosa,
be a
Rosa
Thai
doesn't
lady boy.
do that.
This individual smacks her on the ass, throws her a bag of coins that you can hear, and she wanders off a little worse for wear. He goes over, grabs a plate, and he is very comfortable in not giving a shit about eating in front of you guys. He will reach into the sauce. Cutlery is not his friend, and he is summarily joined by 3 other rough-looking individuals. One of them looks like a wizard, and let's see who the others look like. Huh? A human guy. So yeah, The guy you saw, a wizardy-looking type, and a regular human-looking dude. All of them have worn faces. They're all clearly men of the sea, and they all have similar culinary habits. They're not shy. As you look over, you can see Johann, the innkeeper, who you've come to know. Look at him and just kind of sigh audibly. They go over, they grab a table nearby you guys, and they just don't even talk. They're just shoveling that shit in.
Oh, I guess nothing to overhear then.
Nope.
I'm
I
just
lean forward.
eating.
I'm like, so what are we doing today anyway?
Well, we got a
I
few
think-
leads that we could go and look upon. Now, Rose, I want you to keep an open mind here. These guys do have a certain look of the sea about them. I don't want you to be poking and prodding and giving them any kind of nonsense. We don't need any more attention drawn to ourselves. Right,
Why are you
Cash?
talking about this? I don't even care, you know.
What did I do?
I
I'm
have a
just eating.
lead. I
Do they have
a
coffee
lead.
here?
They have something here, but right now it's water and sweet mead.
I'll have the mead. Assume it's not very alcoholic.
It's watered down.
Yeah.
Trust you slept well there, JP.
I didn't get much sleep, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Woo, woo.
I giggle. Yeah, Rosa giggles at
You'll
that.
make a hell of a pirate with that.
Yes, I do know what you mean.
So anyway, what are we doing today?
Well, we have a couple of leads we could follow up on. Do we want to find out exactly what happened with Keen Seeker, or do we want to find out what's going on with these pirates that our dear friend here is so interested about, or other methods?
You do not necessarily need to involve yourselves in my dealings. I don't. It's not like I
Split the
don't
party.
welcome
Split the
help,
party.
but
Split the party.
I believe I was given a lead. I forget where the place was. To
You
go
have a
look.
lead.
Yeah, no, Carol forgets because it was 3 weeks ago.
Well, the last thing I have on here
Rose,
was communal
have a-
bath.
I mean, there is that. There's the Club Erotica, which I do remember because that was last session, but it was the first session that it was said, and it was some sort of an official building.
Johann Rough Run walks past you. I trust the food is to your liking.
I
Yes.
say it's wonderful.
Very good.
Oh, very good. He
I've
then
never
walks.
quite had grits these cold before. They're very interesting that way, so thank you much for that.
The cellar is a chilly place, my friend. I'm glad you enjoy. He walks over to the other table and he goes, Mr. Shelley, will you be continuing to stay with us? This guy has shit in his beard. Gravy, ham hocks, the grits, and it's kind of dripping. Yes, we will stay a few more days. And he throws him a jewel. It's kind of a nice sized jewel. Johann catches it and he goes, very good, Mr. Shelley. I appreciate that. And walks away.
There's
Just
no
to be clear,
chance
Frank.
I've heard of this pirate, right?
I yell over to Johan. I'm like,
If he's a pirate.
Okay, you're yelling it there. Carol's wondering. Malcolm, what do you got?
Oh, I just wanted to see, Shelley is this dwarf individual you just showed us a picture of?
Sugar Tongue Shelley, to be exact.
Oh, okay. Heard that name.
Violent Pirate is what you guys heard the night before.
Yeah, I think my notes here say that Sugar Tongue Shelley is a huge bitch, is actually what my notes say. Somebody said that exact quote, so...
Yep. You
My
should
ears-
ask him.
Yeah, my ears perk up when he mentions that name, and I'm actually curious, and I look at the dwarf for a moment, trying to maybe get a read on him.
Yeah, sorry.
Does he see you eyeballing him? 19.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be sneaky.
Something you need? And the shit is still just dripping off.
Oh, no, not at all. I just was wondering if you needed any more jewels. Your earrings, they go quite well with your look. I'm a jeweler by trade, and I was wondering if perhaps you might be open for other business.
D12 against me.
It's a 9.
2. Yeah, I've got some got some business to take care of. Maybe later. Are you staying here?
Of course, yes, my companions and I all are, and I'll gesture around the table, showing everybody off.
That's great. But you're staying here, right?
Ah, yes, I'm whatever room I'm in, upstairs.
I'll find you. Thanks. And it just takes a big spoonful and it just drizzles on down.
Jesus.
Johann Roughron comes over to Cash. Yes, ma'am. Is there something wrong?
I lean over and I'm like, I know he just gave you a gem, but do you really want them here? They seem like they would be bad advertising.
They always pay their bill.
How long
Okay.
have they been here for?
They came for the conclave.
So not long.
The conclave's
long
over,
is it?
though, isn't it?
How
Yes,
long
it
was the
ended yesterday.
conclave?
The conclave lasted a week.
So they haven't been here that long.
Yes, they came in on the Swiftsure. It is a caravel class from the Southland, Consejo, Consejo. The crew complement is rather large for that ship, but only these three came in.
I lean over at Osiris and I'm like, what are we doing today? Nobody's answering me. What are we doing today?
Osiris just kind of looks over. I really don't know, but my best guess would be to check up on a few of these leads. Maybe check out this bathhouse.
I definitely plan on checking out the bathhouse later.
I know there's a few other places I needed to go look at, but
JP speaks up. My friends, I have some things I need to check out, so I hope you don't mind if we part ways. And Osiris, thank you again for the room last night. I certainly appreciate it. I hope to see all of you again, including you, Rosa. Better luck next time.
Hey!
The other table gets up with a loud belch. All three of them. Sounds like fucking whale pod. But then they gather all of their plates and cups, make sure everything is swept off the table, walk over to a small table, and place them there gently. So they police their area nicely. Then they wander out, and as they wander out, Sugar Tongue Shelley sounds a little
like,
damp.
You know what? I bet if we go to the baths later, they'll be there. And if not, they should be.
Do you say that out loud?
I
Don't.
do.
Oh,
They don't hear you.
I don't want them there.
So JP,
I want to enjoy the place, you know?
JP, thanks you all. I shall see you again, my friends. So far, our travels have been interesting. He gets up and heads back to his own room where he's going to pull his shit. He may stay here at the Occasio. He may not. So, it's up to you four.
So, what
right.
information do we want to pool? What do you have for us, Osiris? What sort of information did you glean yesterday?
Well, there's a couple different things that I had gotten into, or at least found out. The cleric, Lord Talbot, we saw him last night at the inn. He was talking to the cleric. He was talking to a cleric, female, named Vex, I believe.
You didn't catch the
So
name.
we may want to go see them. Maybe pop in, get some more information if we can. There's a
On
cult of
cue,
necromancy.
Lord Talbot walks in the door, flanked by two guards. He eyeballs the place, sees your table, and walks over. Friends, may I
Good
have a
morrow.
moment if you are finished with your meal?
Well,
Sure.
we're not quite finished, but sure, please join us.
I glare at him.
One guard gets in behind you guys. One guard flanks you. He pulls up a chair, spins it around. I'm Lord Talbot. Welcome to Occasio. You guys just arrived, yesterday, was it not, on the Essex?
How
That's
would you
true.
know that?
I spoke with Captain Stickett.
And why would you?
Oh, it is our procedure to go ahead and speak with incoming captains about who is there, what they're bringing in, and things of that nature, to provide safety to the citizens and, of course, our honored guests such as yourself. So, we, if you have a moment, I just need you to clear just a tiny minor thing up. If now is a good time.
Well, we have lots of stuff to do, so make it snappy.
Good time
we
is
are-
in.
I see. Youth
We are
can.
here at your disposal, Lord Talbot. Please ask us whatever you'd like.
Thank you. A man of the cloth, I see. Very nice. First off, if I could trouble you for your names.
What, you didn't get that from the captain?
At this
I
time,
was
the
gonna
door
ask the
opens
same
and
thing.
3 more guards step in. They flank the door, and one comes in and stands behind Lord Talbot. Each is wearing the Azure Atoll tabard. Each of them seem to be capable warriors. He looks at
Right.
Cash and says, "Yes, I do have your names, but as you can see, there are 2 females and 2 males. I would not wish to offend by calling someone the wrong name."
Oh, you want to offend me? Go ahead, take a guess.
Odd, he gets it right, even he doesn't.
Oh, this is
Odd, he gets it right. You must be the impetuous Cash I've heard so much about. Well, are you
we've been
a
here a
musician,
day.
I believe?
I am.
We've been here a day. You've already heard this much about us?
And you must be Rosa.
I would be.
Blackthorn?
Thorn.
Blackthorn, my apologies. Yes, well, part of the job that I have, taking care of the city as a seneschal, is I get the documents from the ships, such as, and I can't even think of the fucking word I used. It's manifest. I get the manifests. So, along with the information that you provided on your initial docking on the ship, and Captain Stickett is a close personal friend of mine. He and I, old drinking buddies, and
So-
he is retiring here, as a matter of fact.
Then what did you get him for his retirement?
Oh, I helped him obtain a boat. And he should be taking it out later today, as a matter of fact. So if you're interested, go down and see the docks. Gentlemen, let me see. The cleric.
That's fine. I am Malcolm Squall at your service. It's great to meet you, Lord Talbot, and I welcome you as well to our table. And any sort of questions that you may have, we will be open and forthcoming with. I'll give
Who
them
are
all
you
a look like
looking
our
at? It's because
Look at the two
who
of
are
you.
you pointedly looking at when you say that, by the way?
the two of you.
And that must make you Osiris. Am I not correct?
a pleasure seeing you again, Lord Talbot.
Thank you. Have we met?
We met earlier for a short moment. You were otherwise stepping onto the deck of the Essex when when we had met.
My apologies. So, folks, to acquiesce to the youth of your group, I will cut to the chase. There seems to have been sadly, a homicide yesterday, and
A homicide? Is this guy in the city we're coming to? People just are killed?
well, see, we don't have that many homicides, but we were told that some newcomers on the ship may or may not have witnessed the altercation. So I am tracking down everyone on the Essex Manifest to find out what they know. I believe you were spotted with another male last night, were you not?
We have a retainer who is keeping track of our journey, yes.
Oh, very good. Is he around?
Yes, Mr. Abernathy just left, actually.
Yeah, he's gone.
Very good. He nods to one of the guards at the door. The guard walks up to Johann. And down the hall he goes.
I'm
If I
just
may ask, Lord Talbot, one quick question.
By all means.
This homicide that had happened, is there any information you can give us on it about when? Not that we've seen a lot of death in here, but you never know what could have been. It could have been something we more or less saw passing by, weren't realizing of it, or it could have been something more blatant.
Are you familiar with the ramp getting up into the city?
Yes.
That is where it occurred. Sadly, the individual that perished was poisoned by a toxin still under review from a crossbow bolt. Being halfway up the ramp, it was an elevated position. I myself was busy with Captain Stickett, and I was unaware. But a few of our, I'll say, regular bar patrons remembered seeing folks similar to your makeup. These two individuals were quick to point out that you had been at the bar.
Yes, eating those horrible Doritos.
shark fins.
Shark fins.
Shark fins.
Those things are terrible.
They are an acquired taste, young one.
Evidently.
So, these two individuals who are of questionable reputation. Now, think back when you guys were in the bar, there were two assholes you guys were kind of brushing off. But they pointed out a younger individual, an older individual, an individual wearing clerical robes, and a woman of potentially questionable morality.
Oh, wait.
Well,
wait. I'm gonna call that out. Or Rose is calling that out. Let me clarify. Wait. What? What?
That's making a lot of assumptions.
Not my words.
I can identify everyone else here. How could you possibly know what my morals are by looking at me in a bar? I mean, come on.
Because that one is younger. This is not
She's
me
the
saying
kid.
it. These are four
Hey, I
questionably
like to let my
weapons.
freak flag fly too.
J.P. Abernathy approaches being shadowed by a guard, and he goes, did we do something wrong?
Have a seat.
I don't know. I think we're talking about your sexual prowess right now.
Wow.
This is a lot of muscle for questions. I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at all the muscle.
That's true.
Do you think? Let's cut to the bullshit. Do you think one of us is actually responsible? Because no.
This is merely the question phase.
Okay,
Then
well,
why
here's
do
the
you need-
answer. No, none of
Then
us did
why?
it.
Then
Osiris,
why do you need 6 guards here if it's only about questions?
Osiris, what do you got?
You can visibly see Osiris as they're berating him. He's just kind of he's literally doing what I'm doing. He's just like,
We're all gonna
Actually,
die.
wait, just to be clear, Rose is not raising her voice or anything. She just legitimately wants to know why where there's this much muscle for just asking questions.
Sure.
Are we under
Of the matter
suspicion?
is, Seneschal Talbot, the truth of the matter is that last night my friends and I were in fact in the spittoon. I decided to take a little bit of some fresh air to stretch out my short legs, and I did actually witness someone follow someone else up the ramp that you spoke of. Whether or not they came to a shady end, I do not know. It was the time of night, it could have been anyone. But what I did notice was that the person following the other one up the ramp did look rather shady and sinister indeed. I went back inside to mind my own business. I'm a newcomer here and didn't want to have any sort of problems. So, I mean, if there's anything else than that, I don't think we can tell you because we haven't seen anything. But I can surely tell that you are a man who will work very swiftly and justly to make sure that the proper people who are responsible will be brought to justice.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Rosa, to answer your question, I find that the more leverage used, the less troubles we will have. So if indeed one of you were to be the murderer, it would behoove you 7-1 to come along peacefully, if that answers your question. Persuasion?
17.
I appreciate that. Could you describe this, how did you say, shady person?
Oh, yes, of course. It was a man. He was following behind a woman. I didn't see her face either, but what I did see was that he did reach within his cloak for something as he was following her up the ramp. For all I know, it could have been a man looking to get payment or to actually maybe even hire her for some sort of illicit activities in the night, if you catch my
Maybe
drift.
he was going for a smoke.
Maybe he was. I did not try to imply anything about him. I'm
It was
simply saying...
Osiris.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that.
Wait, Cash, did you just accuse Osiris?
I didn't even think about that.
Osiris. Nope.
No.
Cyrus is just like, sometimes people deserve to die.
Cash.
He was a... oh, good.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, he was a man of average height. I'll give the description of the guy who got shot. I don't have anything to lose from doing that.
Right. Cash, Rosa, and Osiris, and JP. Seneschal asks, did you happen to see this individual as well?
Oh, I was in the bar eating those horrid Doritos.
Sure.
Yes. I believe
did.
they were shark fins. No, we were eating shark fins. I didn't leave the bar. I mean, as far as I know, it happened before we left the bar.
And then we went and rubbed the statue for a while.
Yeah. I will admit I did see the body, but I am not from this town, and I did not wish to involve myself in any type of issues, so I left it be.
He looks over, gives some of the guards a nod. All but 2 of them leave.
We also did happen to frustrate some people at the bar, so it could be that the individuals we frustrated are choosing to take out some of their problems on us.
You guys, as you speak, you notice the door to the Occasio Inn open. Jetstorm walks in, sees the Seneschal, and walks out.
Chicken shit.
He asks, I know I had their names, but I don't think you got their names, did you? They were stupid names anyway. Osiris and Malcolm, one last question, if I may. Did either one of you recognize this individual that was later found deceased?
No, other than just the way I described him. I didn't know him. I don't know anything about him.
Wait. Sorry, I've got an out-of-game question.
Sure.
This is about the lady who was shot, right?
The lady did the shooting.
Yeah, the lady who was on our ship.
Oh, the lady did the shooting, and but she shot a guy. Because I said I remember I was not there, and this was 2 friggin' weeks ago. Or this was 4 weeks ago. So, and I'm really tired.
So I'll remind you, Carol. So what happened was basically I went outside. Yeah, I went outside, and it was Athena Keenseeker. I went to approach her because she had dropped that note by me.
Yes.
And when I went to approach her, the guy came out and she shot the guy, and the guy died. And then I kind of
said,
that's right. It was a guy. Sorry.
Yeah, I covered it up and came inside.
Yeah, that's right. It was a guy.
Accessory after the fact, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much. But I didn't really tell that to Talbot, though.
No, you did not, and your persuasion was high enough. Lord Talbot says, well, my apologies for taking up your time. Cash, I hope it was brief enough. Welcome to Occasio. Don't worry. Homicides do not happen all that often, even with the Pirate Conclave present.
How about lashings? How often does that happen?
Well, the lashings do occur depending upon the circumstances of a crime. We also have stocks, the stockade, and we also have jail. Usually, and this is a good question for you folks being new, we don't have a lot of rules here in Occasio, but the ones that we do, they're posted in various locations. The punishments vary, and a lot of times we often give convicted individuals the opportunity to choose their punishment. So I assume you mean the pillorying that occurred yesterday?
Yes.
Yes. Sadly, that Tabar opted to be pilloried in lieu of a 2-week stay in our luxurious dungeon.
I don't think it did much to him. Which is why
The Tabar are extremely resilient. But just because of that, we do not go back on our words. So he was given the opportunity. That's the opportunity he took. Off the record, he likely did not learn his lesson, and his father certainly has his hands full with that young man. Any other questions?
No, like I said, we have things to do.
Oh, question.
Yes.
So I can try to remember. So Carol can try to remember the building. If I was to need information about various ship captains and such, where would I go? Pirate captains, or
you can go to the Shipwrights Guild.
That's it.
And that is on the map. It is back here. It's the small one behind the temple, the Temple of Many Faiths.
Is it the
the gray one?
I'm working off a phone too, so it's really small. So is it the temple's what, the purple building?
The blue building.
Oh, the blue building. So which building is it? Purple or green?
Nope, it's next to the green.
The gray one.
So it's the gray. It's the gray one next to the green.
One. Yep, very important building.
Yeah.
Or you may go to Club. What is it? Eros or Erotica?
Erotica, I believe.
Club Erotica. A lot of individuals of repute enjoy that facility. Now, in deference to young Cash, I must go. I need to question the rest of the manifest. Again, welcome to Occasio. Please enjoy your stay for however long that may be. And he and the two guards tromp on out, and JP's like, what happened?
Well, are you satisfied with your interrogation, ladies? I mean, did you get a good feel about the town and how things work here, or did you have anything else you want to poke around about?
So what are we doing today? Nobody's telling me that.
Bitch.
I'm going to go to the Shipwrights Guild. Or building, whatever that was. The Shipwright building.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to tell you such a thing, but I do know that the Water Drake Corsairs are in town. Does that mean anything to you, Rosa? You're always on the lookout for ne'er-do-wells.
What are they, pirates? Does she know if they're pirates or something? That sounds like a baseball team. I mean,
it's a band.
It's a band.
You have no idea who they are.
Okay, so who are they? Never heard of it.
Well, all right then. That's so one of the few things that I heard yesterday was that the Water Drake Corsairs were in town, and the disciples of Trastor are ones who we should not be crossing. Other than that, I was with you all most of the night. So, other than your private baths and your time with JP, of course.
I mean, there's always room for more, you know.
So Rosa wants to go to the Shipwrights Guild. What's everybody else want to do?
I'd like to make a stop at the jewelers at least at some point today. I have some wares I'd like to make sure that get sold properly.
And it is just down the block. It is the triangular structure right here. So jewelers. Next.
Next what? Oh, I got my marching order.
Osiris and Cash.
We're going to split the party. Woohoo!
Split it 4 ways!
I mean, someone can come with me if they really want.
I'm going with Osiris, wherever he's going.
Great.
He'll need my help.
Why do you think Osiris will need? Wait, why do you think Osiris will need your help? He seems to be pretty.
Because he's just so gruff. Nobody likes him right away. He needs help socially.
Well, I like him fine enough. He's a respectable guy.
But you don't.
Osiris is like immediately like lighting a cigarette, like,
You don't think our illustrious cleric could use, somebody to go along with? I mean,
I mean,
you
a
know, somebody
cleric,
who can suss out.
people trust clerics.
Well, the thing is, too,
That's
Cash,
true.
is I'm going on business, so perhaps a
Business.
pretty face who is a bit outgoing might be actually able to help me wheel and deal some folks. Are you interested in learning that sort of pliable trade?
Fine.
I will actually go up right next up, probably next to Cash actually, and I'll kind of whisper, go, he couldn't take a hint when she handed him that letter, so maybe we need somebody a little more worldly to go with him.
So Malcolm
That
and
really
Cash are
quietly.
going to the jewelers.
I'll go with him, but if Osiris has problems, because I'm not there, it is not my bad.
I feel like Osiris. This is me. Rose is like, I feel like Osiris can take care of himself. I don't say
think
that aloud.
he's just so used to being alone, he doesn't know when he needs to ask for help. That's what it is.
I've lived such a sheltered life. I need my mama and papa.
So, Osiris, you did notice that your young friend seemingly came in and seemingly GTFO'd.
He's probably been in
he'll.
trouble before.
Osiris will step outside real quick. He's like, I'll finish this outside so I don't ruin the room. And he steps out. The thing is like, Jet,
Storm.
Jet,
Give me
kid, come on.
Give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of meat there.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. 18.
I don't think I can beat it. Nice. I cannot beat it.
Ha.
Yes, you see him across the street. You guys are in this one. He is next to the bar, the Tamari Express. He's in the alley.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I'll walk over.
okay. You walk over and goes, hey, boss. Thought you might be interested. There's a homicide down on the ramp.
Yeah. I was briefed by the Seneschal about it.
Rumor has it they're looking for you guys.
Yeah. They found us.
Yeah. No, they're looking for you guys.
Okay.
Word on the street has it that you guys are involved, and, they're going to be keeping an extra eye on you guys. Just thought you might need the heads up.
Appreciate it. I hand him 2 gold coins.
Oh, you don't have to do that, boss. I appreciate that. He takes them.
One, it's to make sure that you don't get into something too stupid, and 2, I need you to go look for something for me.
Sure. What you got, boss? Duh, boss.
I need you to get me whatever information you can get me on about this necromantic cult.
Necromancer cult?
Yeah, Disciples of Traster.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, boss.
Yeah, just get me info. Don't put yourself at risk. Just
don't worry about me, boss. I'm slick.
I'm not worried about you. I just don't need a dead kid on my hands.
Hey, boss, who you talking to? I'm your man. I'm your guy.
I believe that. I just don't need to have to murder you later as an undead minion for a group of evil bastards.
I'm trapped.
Well, that's grim.
Nice.
Inside, Rosa, Malcolm, Cash. I don't know what the hell Osiris is smoking, but he ain't coming back. You guys ready to leave?
Aye.
Sure. If breakfast is done.
Everybody roll me a D12. Let's see who gets followed.
Oh, let it be me. Hey, it's
Wow.
me. Unless you're going to go roll. I
5.
should go low, man. I got a 12.
Five.
I got 12 too.
You got a 12 too?
Yep.
Fair enough.
1.
Osiris, as you look around behind you, you see these three coming out of the building. And there's a lot of people moving around. One thing you don't notice, Osiris, is that half-orc barbarian pirate dude and the guy that fell on him from the sky. No chalk outline, no nothing.
Yeah, actually, yeah, was
Body's been
actually, I
moved.
probably don't know. Was he dead?
Dead or got up. He was
Okay.
only mostly dead.
I was thinking that maybe he probably
Which is still
survived.
kind of alive.
I mean, I'm guessing he survived because they weren't investigating that as the homicide. So,
That you know of.
Well,
Okay, we will start with 3. Malcolm and Cash. You want to head to the jewelers?
Yeah, I'll just give Osiris a nod as we go by, letting him know that, we'll see you later kind of situation. Yeah.
Okay, you guys have your base of operations already, so that's a huge plus. As you guys go out into the street, Cash and Malcolm, D12, do not match me, otherwise you got a headache.
6.
11.
8. Yeah, you guys head down the street. The shops in gray here are all different things. Right across the street, next to the tavern, this small place is a tobacco shop and spice emporium. As you reach the triangular building, you notice that it is heavily fortified. There are wrought iron bars on the windows, wrought iron like half circle window, allowing light to come pouring into the main area. And as you get to the door, there are 2 hulking, like ogre size, from Revenge of the Nerds, dudes. And they put out these beefy paws. What's your business?
Good morning, gentlemen. My associates and I here, we're looking to sell some wares. Is your master it in? Is he within the shop there?
Yes.
Great. Might we speak with him?
Do you guys have weapons?
I have a... Well, I mean, yeah, I have my traveling type of equipment. I wouldn't have anything that's brandished, like, hostilely, but I do have a mace and a crossbow.
I have a dagger.
Those items have to stay here.
Are we going to get them back?
Yes.
I unclip my belt.
Are you sure?
He holds out a burlap sack.
It's going to be the same one that I left, right? You're not going to try to pawn another one off on me.
1 group, 1 bag.
Fine.
These men are legit, Cash. I don't have any sort of qualms or any sort of reason to think that they're going to try to beguile us.
You just seem to be overly trusting.
You guys are allowed entry into this door. The light shining through the half circle window illuminates this place. It actually has a tile floor, high end. There are no bars inside. There are no guards inside. There is the proprietor, an older gnome, speaking with a customer, a lady, and she is a human lady.
And you said this is a tobacco shop?
No, you guys are in the jewelers.
Okay.
I will be with you folks in just a moment, please.
Of course. I'm just going to peruse and look around to see what type of quality everything is while we're waiting.
This place is filled with glass boxes, but as you kind of, get the curiosity knocks, something with this glass. You are not going to, in your opinion, smash it. They have a lot of mundane jewels and gemstones set out in an array on fabric. They also have bracelets, amulets, necklaces, earrings, things of that nature. All of them seem, in your opinion, Malcolm, to be fair quality, fair price range. Give me an insight check, Malcolm.
Sure. 22.
Yeah, they aren't going to leave the high-end shit out. So
Sure.
this checks.
So yeah, I'll just wait patiently, perusing. Just kind of keeping an eye on Cash to make sure she's not going to be a little too, hey, look at us, like she is some other places.
Yeah. Odd Rosa, even Osiris. Odd Rosa. D12 against me. Don't match me.
Why? I don't know. 8?
11. A lot of people in the streets moving about. You were given directions on the shipwrights. Do you want to continue in that direction?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
I don't have a tail or anything, right? You know, there's no one following or...
Investigation.
She always kind of... what is my investigation? Hold on one sec. Okay, there we are. Hi, roll good. 21.
Yeah. Nobody seems to be following you. But, I mean, it's early morning. There are a lot of people here. But you don't get the feeling that Hannibal Lecter is lurking behind you anywhere. As you get into the main area, you've got that very eclectic pond with the bronze rub marks, 5 points of light on each of the 5 stars. You were told it is behind the Temple of Many Faiths, a couple trees. The fortress for the 5 points of light is there, guarded as always and gated. Up on top, there seems to be fragments of something. So any of you crawly folks, not going to like the top. As you round the temple, Carol, you did not notice the lady that Osiris, or we believe lady, that Osiris saw last night, but you see a lady surrounded by acolytes, and they seem to be going into the temple. Seems to be kind of an important person. If you'd like, you can investigate this, or you can continue around to go to the Shipwrights Guild.
I mean, the cleric going into the temple really doesn't seem...
No, it's just that this person's kind of important to have that many
Yeah, no,
acolytes around.
she's probably the priestess that's on our list that I don't have with me because I didn't bring my notes, and I can't really look them up.
Way to come prepared.
Well, I'm not home. And I have brought so much crap, I don't really have room to bring more.
Likely story.
If you're looking for sympathy, it's between shit and syphilis in the dictionary.
I am not, but I'm just saying, because I know who it is, at least I suspect who it is, but it's not really anything to me that would really ping Rosa to go investigate. Sure. So, I mean, you know, important person, like the head of the temple goes into the temple. It's probably one of the 5 points of light. And it's the cleric lady. But no, I'm on a mission, and I will just keep going.
The Shipwrights Guild, actually not bad. It's kind of weird. It looks like somebody's put a small tugboat on the roof. And at the very top of the tugboat, there's a bell. So it doesn't quite extend as high as the pentagram-shaped tower that is the fortress for the 5 points of light, but it goes up pretty far, and you would imagine that if you were able to climb up there and look out through the SS Minnow's windows, you'd be able to see the bay and get quite the view. But other than that
might be fun, actually. Yeah. I'm not going to do that.
The exterior of the building is decorated in anchors, a variety of anchors. It's a double set of doors. They are unguarded, and above the door frame, the Shipwrights Guild.
It is open. I go up and see if it's open.
It is.
All right, I walk in. Look around.
It's kind of a naval museum, okay? Think of an 1800s schoolhouse, a single-room schoolhouse. In the front and on the sides are a variety of marine artifacts, I will say, or relics, things of that nature. There's some old lithographs. There's some engravings of some ships. There's a bust or two of different captains. At the far end is a small table, and there's a door behind it. And at the table, There is a lady. She is an elderly woman, and she is scrawling in some big, thick fucking journal. And she is busy doing her shit. She sees you enter. You can look around at the variety of things, or you can just approach her.
I'll look around at the variety of things first and see if there's anything that would interest me or ping my interest.
D12.
Knowing what I'm here for, I rolled a 12.
Nice. You see an interesting portrait.
I go look at it closer.
Apparently,
Is there a little placard by it that with the description?
Nope. No description on it. The image itself is clearly identifiable. There are crow cages hanging in what looks to be the Bay Area prior to the development, and there are individuals wearing the iconic pirate hats rotting inside these things. Below, the artist has scrawled their name, Salvatore, and written
Salvatore?
in pirates, Pyrates, not welcomed initially.
I mean, other than the fact that this thing kind of sets me on edge now, is there anything else notable about anybody? Nope. Can I see any pictures? Anybody familiar?
No.
Or Grandpa's not in there.
There is a picture of a blue with the pigmentation. A blue person welcoming a horned female.
What race is the horned female? Is it a
Tiefling?
Tiefling? It is a tiefling. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. But other than that, there's a lot of interesting knickknacks and things of that nature.
So, but I looked through them, and if that's the only thing that pings, then I'll go see her.
Osiris! Jet says, "You got it, boss. I am on the case," and disappears around the back side, going into this little courtyard area. What do you want to do today? In the words of Cash, what are we doing today?
Osiris will make his way to does this place have like a local library or even another
the Historical Society?
Monastery?
Yeah.
Or that, yeah.
The Historical Society is... where did I put that thing? It's this triangular building.
Okay.
But you'll have to ask somebody.
Okay. Is there also the only other thing he might look for is a monastery, just to see if they have one. But yeah, he'll ask around for the Historical Society or a library of some sort.
Let's see, odd even. The individual you talk to says roll a d12.
That's a strange answer, individual. 6.
As you walk up to a pair of individuals, you hear the one say, "A lot of people are racist, but I like the blue wankers in spite of their smell." "Oh, yes, can I help you?"
Do you happen to know where the library historical recordings are?
Yeah, if you go into the plaza and take a left at the Temple of Many Faiths and go down that boulevard, and then you just go all the way around, there's a kind of weirdly shaped building, and his friend goes, "Look, go in behind the Occasio Inn, go straight through the cemetery, hang a left when you get to the street, take your first right, and it's the slanted building." Well, what I don't like about the blue guys is their smell and their defense.
He just walks away.
So are you going to take the suggested route or the shortcut?
He'll take the suggested route because the Or no, he'll take the shortcut. He'll try the shortcut.
Cool. You go in to either side of the Occasio Inn. You guys had the back room, so you could see this. This is more like a park or a celebratory, not quite cemetery, but it's a memorial park. And in the center between those two trees, you see a monument.
Okay. What's the monument of?
It looks like it's a halfling.
Ah, the guy who died. Gilbert McSimmons.
Gibbet.
Or Gibbet McSimmons.
Gibbet McSimmons. And indeed, there is a placard honoring my friend and confidant, and it's signed H.R. H.R.
He'll look at the statue. Is there any notable markings? Notable markings on the statue, like any specific rings or scarring, tattoos, anything that might be.
It is
or is it just a bust?
No, it's a bronze statue.
Okay.
Because he's short. But you notice that those goddamn eyes. I don't know how they did it, but they seem to follow you. So.
Okay.
But I mean, they don't move. It's just the way they carved the pupils that
optical illusion where it always seems like it's no matter which way you go, you're looking right at it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's a couple people in the park enjoying it. Maybe some guy with his dog or his cat or his hyena, taking it for a crap. Just enjoying life in general. You need a D12 against me and not match me.
Okay. Come on, match.
I know, right?
11.
9. No match. So as you continue through, you cut in between a building. I don't have it marked. Might be a cobbler shop, we'll say. And, there's the boulevard. There's more businesses over there on the other side. There's the alley. You cut through there. And as you cut in here, you notice you're in some kind of courtyard. This structure here, windows are boarded up. And this structure here seems to lean so that, if it were raining, you could stand under it and not get rained on. So it's kind of it's Neil Armstrong Hall from Purdue.
Got it.
And there is a back door to it, or you can go in between the two buildings and get to the front door.
I'll go in between the two and go to the front door.
You notice the for sale sign on this particular structure here. It is a 1 level. You know what? I'll give it 2 levels. Looks like a house. It appears to be abandoned. Not in horrible shape, but certainly, could use a little work, a little elbow grease. And as you round the corner, there is the Historical Society.
Okay.
You walk in.
No.
The door looks like it was made of shiplap. So, clearly naval history here. As you walk in, it's like the Shipwrights Guild. There's just a buttload of shit. It looks like an Applebee's, and everything you see is interesting. Instead of a table at the back end, there is like a podium. And there is an open book there. Nobody here.
Okay. He'll walk up to the open book and check it out. See if it's like a
D12
sign-in sheet or whatever.
Dose.
7.
What would you like to learn today?
He wants to learn. Let's see. He wants to learn as much as he can about Gibbet McSimmons, the guy who died.
It is open to a section on the 5 pillars of light. So as you flip. Malcolm, Cash, the fat gnome. Please approach as the lady leaves the building. My apologies for the wait. How can I help you?
Oh, not a problem at all, friend. I am Malcolm Squall. Allow me to introduce myself. This is my traveling companion, Cash.
Pleased to meet you.
We're new in town. We arrived yesterday. I'm a
Welcome to
jeweler
Occasio.
Oh, yes. Thank you very well. I am a jeweler from the Artisan Guild in Freeport. I have come here to try to get some information about the lay of the land and maybe find out what sort of things you might have for sale or trade even.
Well, as for the lay of the land, are you looking for employment?
Well, I'm not entirely sure how long we'll be in town, but I mean, I could easily apply my trades here. Are you part of the guild yourself?
I am. I am the sole member of the Jewelers Guild. I am the only jeweler in town.
Yes.
I am guild master and member in good standing.
I understand you well. So I'm going to poke around in I've got a satchel. I'll just poke around in it. Not to worry, your guards took my weaponry. I'm not looking for anything like that.
I'll are quality guards.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to pull out a bracelet and set that up there, and a necklace and set that there.
May I?
Of course, yes. That's why I said it. I wanted to show you a bit of my wares. Cash, you'll notice that there's other ones in there that I don't pull out. And one of them that's really noticeable is what looks to be a silver, maybe even platinum style necklace that has a blue gem in it. And the blue gem almost looks like it has a shadowy, not a shadowy, like a smoky, like a crack or almost like a lightning bolt through the center of the gem. And you'll notice I don't pull those out.
Well, I will be restrained unusually so and not say anything.
Wow. Yeah, screwed that up, Osiris. Yeah, he looks at the pieces. Fine craftsmanship. I appreciate your diligence and your creative spirit here. Very nice. Are you looking to part with these items or just braggadocio?
No, those are for sale or for trade if you're interested. Since you're part of the guild, you may know the one who trained me. Are you familiar with Samuelson?
D12.
Oh, where'd it go? 8.
I'm sorry, did you say Samson?
Yes, indeed.
Samson the Saracen?
He's been called that before, yes.
I have heard and seen his work. As a matter of fact, I think I might have an item in here. Yes. He trained you? Very good.
Aye. That was some years ago, of course, before I took my leave after I decided to go out and find my adventure on the seas. But, could you settle a bet for me? Actually, a little bit of a quandary I had with old Samuelson. Do you happen to know? Settle a bet for me, and Cash, you might even want to get in on this. Do you happen to know? Are there any voodoo berries here on this island?
Why, yes, there are.
Oh, is that a fact, eh?
That is a fact. If you want, you can go to the open market a little bit later and pick some up. They are terrific for healing. Their healing proclivities.
Oh, is that true? Interesting. Well, I guess old Samuelson was correct then. He told me up one side and down the other that they were here. I didn't quite believe him, but hey, this is how things go.
There are actually several plantations on this island, and I believe there are a few others on some of the other islands in the atoll. But here we have, I think, 2, possibly 3 plantations that actually are able to harvest these.
Oh, wow. And they're probably on the northeastern side of the island. Then that would be where it have the right kind of sunlight, or
southwestern.
Yes.
We are in the northeast, my friend.
Yes, my
it's
my
easy
mistake.
to get turned around. I mean, you're new here.
Yes, indeed I am. And I was just hoping also with what I've got there, like I said, you willing to buy, you're willing to trade. Is there anything that perhaps I could get my friend Cash here? You see, she's a minstrel of sorts, and she's looking to try to maybe perhaps make herself more aware, make herself more noticed, to catch my drift.
You know what? I think I might have something that she might really enjoy. He goes, one moment. And he goes back, turns his back on you completely. He's going through, and he produces this wooden box.
Really? More noticed?
And he puts the box down, and he lifts the lid. And inside, Cash, there are these gold, bronzish looking symbols.
Ooh. Those are very pretty.
A minstrel has need of an instrument, and I see that you do not have an instrument unless it is your melodic voice.
Oh no. My mother tells me I sound like a cow screaming.
Well, to each their own.
Well, we at least know that our companion Rosa does after her little escapade last night.
These are very pretty.
You know what, Mr. Squall or Malcolm?
Please, Malcolm would be fine.
Those are fine quality hand symbols, but they certainly are not worth this. What would be your asking price for these two items, minus a few gold for the hand symbols?
I think a solid 20 should cover the work that I did
Come
and
on.
the traveling back and forth over the Essex for the last 6 months, unless you have, again, other things you could throw in for the deal.
Sure, D12.
12, sure.
3.
10.
No, 20 is not enough. Your craftsmanship is clearly noticed. How about 20? And if you're planning on going out to the plantations, those are usually handled by Tabar. They love agate. How about a bag of agate?
Well, I think we are in business then, and I'll reach over the counter, and in Gnome I'll say, thank you for the information, friend.
Anytime in Gnome. Cash, you don't understand jack shit. These guys are talking booga booga stuff. You get the 20 gold pieces and about 15 gold pieces worth of agate, various sizes, various forms. Carol, or I'm sorry, Rosa. Fucking up character. Ship's
I
Guild.
know, you keep calling me Rosa by
That's
name.
because it's Carol's
Oh, you know
iPhone.
what? I couldn't. You know what? I also couldn't change my thing to Rosa because.
Well, as long as you're going to half-ass the game, that's fine with me. So you're in the Shipwrights Museum, and there's a lady behind the desk doing shit.
Rosa turns into a big barbarian.
Okay.
Well, my name on there is Anja, I'm pretty sure.
She sounds a lot like Lily Tomlin. Can I help you?
Quite possibly. I was sent here because this place I heard might have records of ship captains, both legitimate and not so legitimate.
We have a lot of scroll work about that. Is there a specific captain that you're wishing to deal with? Too bad she doesn't have the the phone thing.
Yeah, Captain. It's a pirate captain, Erasmus Blackthorn.
Erasmus.
Oh, that's the name. Yeah.
Erasmus Blackhorn. Erasmus Blackhorn. Blackhorn?
Blackthorn.
Blackthorn.
You know, like a rose bush.
Ass to mouth black porn.
Oh, yes, I've seen him at the comedy club. Erasmus Blackthorn. D12 against me. 9.
Oh, damn it. I believe that's a 5. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a 5.
It's going to take a while. Roll a D20 for me.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, let's see. I don't think this is going to be great. 14.
It's going to take about 2 days.
Oh, 2 days. I was thinking 2 4
Do
days.
you have any other information on this person, such as the ship's name or outstanding tattoo work or reputation issues such as Eyeball Eater Eddie or things of that nature?
No reputation. As far as I know, no reputation issues. The ship was... What was the ship? The Bloody Moon. Anything else? I said I don't. This is kind of your standard pirate captain.
Roll a D4.
I have a thing.
Roll a d4.
Roll d4.
Yep.
4.
It'll take me about a day and a half. 10
Excellent.
hours, essentially. If you return tomorrow around lunch, I should have an answer for you. If indeed we have anything on Erasmus Blackporn.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I have heard this was the place to come for... that you had information on everybody.
We do, but we have an extensive collection of intel. Our previous master of the tome, Mr. Hoover, kept fastidious notes on everything. Sadly, he perished in a water skiing accident while wearing a dress.
Water? You can ski in the water?
Why, yes. Those gnomes think of everything, darling.
What is your name?
My name is Melina. Melina. Melina Hoover. He was my husband.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But
he was kind of an ass.
Always
taking chances that he shouldn't be, and I told him not to take my dress out, but he felt that it would protect me from the waves. You see, I have calluses, so my dresses have leather inside them to go ahead and protect me.
Wow.
Oh, that
wow.
And she kind of hikes up her skirt and shows that she's got like leather patches on there, and she has horrible psoriasis.
I don't really react to the psoriasis, but I will say,
give me a Constitution save to see if you react. Dear
I
God.
think that'd be performance after the Constitution save. I mean, that's under a 10, I'm sure.
It is somewhat frightening. I will take your performance roll to see if you can restrain from going, dear God, what is that thing? It has a mouth.
I might have probably made it. Okay, so I rolled a 10 on the die. Oh, performance, it said 13.
Okay, you,
I'm focused on the husband here in reality. So
wow.
No.
Wrecker.
He's dead, but I mean,
that makes it worse. Jesus.
No,
ripping the scab off.
You're not gonna let me say it, all right? So Rosa kind of ignores the cows as best she can, and she looks at Melina and says, I'm really sorry for your loss. Your husband sounds like a very interesting and fun person.
He was an asshole, dear. An asshole.
Why was he an asshole? Was he a jerk to you, or is there more to this?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
You do now. My name is Rosa.
Do you want me to find the information?
I absolutely do. All right, then. But
otherwise, you're going to tack on time.
Otherwise, my condolences, though.
I appreciate that, dear. And she begins to itch her inner thigh rather aggressively.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna go out. You know what? I was gonna sneak over to the club, but when I leave, I'm gonna go try to find something. Is there like a pharmacy type place here, or maybe the temple?
The temple
that might have a healing lotion for her.
Sure, you can go in there.
All right, I'll head that direction. So,
Osiris at the Historical Society. Am I right, or do I go to Malcolm and Cash?
You're good.
So Osiris, you're flipping through there, and you come across a notation of Gibbet McSimmons.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. You note that he passed upon an island to the southeast while he and his associates were searching an island for some kind of giant ape when they were surprised at morning, and they were assaulted. Gibbet McSimmons fell despite the best efforts of his associates, who barely escaped with their own lives. And then you see a notation scrawled in the margin, BS / HR. It goes on to point out that Gibbet McSimmons was actually the owner of the tavern, the first tavern in Occasio. He was also the strong driving force behind Club Erotica. Big shock. You'll also notice that he was responsible for brothels and the distillery of the sugarcane from the fields to create alcoholic beverages. All in all, everything that you begin to read about Gibbet McSimmons is, aside from the smoking jacket, this dude was Hugh Hefner.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
This guy rocks. No.
But he
Nice.
I
apparently
like
died.
him. Too bad he's dead
Okay.
too.
Is anyone in this building with me? Like any?
You hear a noise behind a wall, but there's no door.
Okay. Has have I found any other references to this HR? Because this is the second time I've run into the.
Could be HR puffin stuff.
Yeah.
You can
did
flip
any-
through the book.
Yeah, I'll flip through the book to see if any of maybe the 5 points have HR as like their
That's a good call.
initials, or
A loud creak is heard behind you.
he'll just turn and look.
A Tabar male carrying a stack of books has exited what appears to be a secret or concealed door. My apologies, sir. I did not hear you enter. How are you this evening? This morning. My apologies. This morning.
That's it.
I am still attempting to learn your language.
That's quite all right. Any a base greetings will work just fine for me. Do you need help with your books?
Oh, no, sir. I have them. I am just moving them out. It is time to change over the inventory to keep the structure lively, sir.
I see. I did have one question, if you happen to know. I've seen reference, especially under the memorial garden, to an HR. Do you happen to know who that is?
I do not know who would have defaced. Am I using that word right? Defaced the statue?
It doesn't look like it's defaced. It was an epitaph to them. And it was
don't
written
know
by
what an
HR.
epitaph is.
Nice words said to them about the person.
Oh, no, but I am a new employee, and the master, Hargut, is not around. He might be able to explain your
Yes.
question?
Your master's name was what again?
Hargut, Crank.
Hardy.
Hargot, and then Crank.
All right. Also, the building beside us, the one that's closed up,
Yes, sir.
that's what's wrong with that building?
The people in there died.
That could certainly slow things down. Is it for sale or possibly?
It is for purchase.
Okay.
I'm going to try and play a stupid data for this guy.
Okay.
I
Thank you for your
believe
time.
there are inquiries posted on the door.
I understand what you're meaning.
Ah, very good, sir. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I mean, the guy's trying.
Yeah, no, he genuinely is like, I appreciate your time. Once again, thank you. And he steps back out to look at he steps out, kind of just gets out. He'll pull out his little notebook, start writing down, and his little piece of lead he'll take out and start writing down information, and then he'll take down the information on the home, like
Sure.
who to contact and all that crap.
Yes. Guess who?
HR?
Lord Talbot.
Lord Talbot, got it.
Lord Talbot, Seneschal, fuckers does everything. Everything.
Of course he does.
If you want to peek into the windows, you cannot because they are boarded up.
Yep.
But clearly there's a missive on the door that says, for any inquiries, please see the office of Lord Talbot for inquiries.
Can do. All right. Since he's in the area, he'll head towards the local House of Ill Repute. That's
Club
right around the corner.
Erotica?
Yep.
Fair enough. Malcolm, Cash, your purchases are made. Libbins, who is the owner, is there anything else I can do for you fine folks?
Well, I'd love to share a drink with you sometime, but my friend Cash here is young and impetuous, so she has other business she wants to attend to
By
for the
all
day.
means.
Was there anything that you wanted here, Cash? Or
Oh, sorry, my cat's snotting everywhere.
I didn't even know you had a cat. I start looking around the floor. I'm kidding.
Jeez.
I throw myself at him and I go, "Thank you so much for my finger symbols."
You
And
do
I-
that to who? Malcolm or the owner?
Malcolm.
Oh, okay.
So I throw myself up and I grab him around the neck and I wrap my legs around his waist and hug him.
Oh Lord.
I'm a lot
Malcolm,
shorter
what
than
are
you. I'm a forest gnome, so
Yeah. I was going to say, aren't you?
I know you probably practically.
she just bears me right to the
Suffocate
ground and
Malcolm.
mounts me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Probably
Jesus, what's up
suffocated
with
by
you
putting
and
your hands
Rosa?
around his
Christ. Porno land here. And the other guy's going to the Club Erotica, for God's sake.
Oh God! I thought I was going to go beat
I'm just saying
everybody
thank
there.
you.
Not a problem, and I'll just kind of pat her on the back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Libbins.
He wishes you well, and he says, come back if you need anything in Gnomish to you, Malcolm. As you guys exit the door, the burlap sack is opened. Your stuff is there unmolested.
I say, "You're lucky, Steve." I grab my dagger.
Oh God!
Very well, gentlemen.
Steve lives here too, huh?
There's Steve everywhere.
Steve is everywhere.
There's always a Steve.
Because in
Is there a
Pillars,
Steve? Wait! I know there's Steve here, but is there Stevetta?
of course there is.
There will be.
Yes.
Because
I can't wait to
in
meet
Pillars, they
Stevetta.
butchered my favorite NPC and won't call him by
Carmack.
his real name. So
Carmack.
fuck it. Nobody gets cool NPC names anymore. Malcolm and Cash, where do you want to go next?
Well, I'm set with my business for the day. So, Cash, what did you have in mind? What do you need to take care of for the day?
It's early morning still, like 10-ish.
Sure.
Cash,
We're
did you want to
going
do anything?
awfully early to the club.
She wants to wander around the streets as she... Ting, 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 ting,
Yeah, I'll walk
ting.
around taking the sights, get the lay of the land, see the city, and just see what all there is. I'm not going any place specific.
Sure, wandering.
I'll just wander around for the morning and then come back maybe around lunchtime to eat something.
Sure, give me an investigation roll.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, places go by.
Oh, 18.
Give me an odd or an even.
Yeah. 5 is an odd.
The plaza is alive with activity, but to your left, next to the Temple of Many Faiths, you notice a familiar half elf, smoking and going into a building directly behind it that you cannot see.
Now, am I going to mess up continuity if we approach it?
No?
Okay. I had to make sure this wasn't like backtracking for a second. Osiris! And I'll try to catch up to him.
Is it Osiris, D12 against me?
Oh. I'm D12 or Jesse's D12?
Both of us.
8.
It is Osiris.
Your morning fares well? Where's the boy?
He's running some errands. Always best to have someone out searching out for information.
Of course.
Find anything fun?
Popcorn?
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
Stop rolling teeth, for God's sake.
Roll the
It's the bones.
That's right.
I've got to consult me bones before I play the game.
Gotta make examples of people.
Nice.
Someone
Well.
has to die. I've got to choose.
Well, you'll be happy to know, Osiris, that Cash found herself a little bit of a performance trick. Go ahead and show me your new, your fancy gear there.
Ting, ting. I would do the real thing, but my dog freaks out whenever I use them. Ting, ting, ting.
You do have, so you have them?
Yes.
Oh,
She was trying to
too
figure
bad,
out
damn
what
it.
musical. The first thing she got was, what the hell was that thing?
I was gonna do belly dancer thingies, so I could just.
the thing that we had to return.
Oh, I forget what that was called, but it was horrible.
Yeah, it was like a metal guitar, and you had to flick the.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, man, that was
Oh, I
painful
know
to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It hurt.
Oh,
yeah. So she
So
said,
I'm like, ting, 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 ting.
why didn't you just get the triangle or cowbell?
More cowbell.
more cowbell.
What,
Well,
cowbell?
exactly, or triangle, because everyone does not
got a
respect
fever.
an instrument, and not nearly enough.
And I say, look what he got me. Isn't that awesome?
Everyone needs something to play with, I guess.
And aren't you disappointed that I didn't go with you?
No, not at all. You got away with something that is going to bring you hours and hours of entertainment.
He didn't even wait. Aren't you sad that you missed? Nope. Not.
Yep.
Not.
I lean over to
Instead of
Malcolm and
fucking
I'm
two.
like, I think he's pretending. I think he really wanted company.
Rosa, give me an investigation roll, please.
In reality, my feelings so hurt. If I could produce tears, I would cry.
Great, not great, not great.
You're
That's
just
only
dehydrated.
a 10.
10's not good enough, so you head into the Temple of Many Faiths.
Oh, good. Someone's following me. I must be. Yes, I head into the temple, totally unaware of any, ill, whatever.
Pretty much.
going on behind.
Osiris, Malcolm, Cash, as you sit there and give the hullabaloo, I forgot to download the image to this. This lady steps out of Club Erotica and pushes 6 Osiris with the back of her hand. Excuse me, Stretch.
Well, that was
Pardon me.
rude.
You're right. He needs to get out of the way. Behind her is a long black bearded pirate with a scar over his face and a dagger tattoo across his neck, and another female who is a gnome. And the bosun is not going to be with them. They walk out of Club Erotica. It smells very humid inside there. Osiris, when she pushes you out of the way, it wasn't abrupt or damaging. It was just you were in her way, and she's not going to wait on you.
Move.
Yeah.
Move them, Trey. I've got places to
Move.
go.
She's a computer lady.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah.
You guys can engage or fuck that bitch and go inside.
I take note of the gnome lady. Do I recognize her? Or, I mean, I'm not trying to be. That's just. Do I recognize every other gnome?
That's right. Racist.
Wow.
Like every other gnome too.
They all look alike, right? Malcolm,
That's exactly right.
Kevin. Yeah, she. Nothing. But.
I haven't seen her around or anything. I mean,
No, you have not seen her around. However, give me a charisma check. Let's see if she wants to know why you're eye fucking her.
I wasn't saying I was eye fucking her, but okay.
Well, you know what? People have different
Weren't
opinions.
ya? Weren't ya?
Weren't you?
Oh,
Isn't that what you do in that place?
She dissed my party member, so
Okay.
fuck her.
it's a pretty low roll, so just a 5.
Oh, yeah. You eye fucking me there, boy?
Just noticing you and your traveling companions. Excuse us for being in your way.
The lady and the dagger tattoo guy stop and turn around. The lady puts her hands out. Do we have a problem here?
Oh my.
No problem with me.
You two? Is there a problem?
There might be a problem.
There might be.
Oh my
Only
God.
if you don't pay to listen to a little bit of a performance from my friend here, and I'll point to Cash's little castanet hand symbols that she has.
Do the haiku.
So
Do the
glad.
haiku.
Marco.
Trying to smooth it back over.
I do the Mrs. Mockery and say, sorry, I prefer not to argue with someone whose breath smells like ass.
To which one? The gnome female, the big female, or the dagger face?
There's 3 of them?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to keep running your mouth?
The big female.
Oh, very nice. What's your save?
I don't know.
18. She will pass it easily. And she goes, well, he didn't smell as fresh as I thought he did. And proceeds to walk away. The other 3, the gnome looks at you, Malcolm. Yeah, law don't go around here. These 3 walk off, and you guys can enter Club Erotica. Apparently, there's an ass-eating section in this place.
Yikes.
Hey, different
You guys
strokes
have
for
fun with
different
that.
folks.
I'll go with them.
You guys going in?
Yeah.
Osiris, bail on these 2 fuckers before you're in a fight.
As Osiris steps in quietly when no one noticing he's gone.
Whoop. Inside the Temple of Many Faiths, Carol. This is kind of a strange building. In the center of it, there appears to be a rather large chapel, kind of a primary chapel, if you will. The lady with all the acolytes is in there. They are performing some kind of religious ceremony. Reverent followers are present. Roman Catholic bullshit. And then down a little bit, it's almost like an open bazaar. But the walls are stone. So in each alcove or cubby, there is a different temple or spot of worship. Some, like the main section, very rich, very high end. Others, not so much. Maybe voodoo doll, maybe wood tabernacle, shitty wood tabernacle. Some just have an engraving or an etching in the stone of some deity with a spot for alms or a spot for incense that burn. Not every alcove cubby is occupied by a person. There are a lot of guards present in this temple just to keep the differing faiths on a acceptable level. Any particular faith you want to check out first?
Do we have a list of gods for this world somewhere? Or
You
are
know,
we just doing
I,
D&D gods?
I have not done that because you guys are in a foreign land. If you guys have a deity, like Malcolm has seen his goddess on the outside etched, on the outside above the lintel, there are either names or etchings or sigils. So if you have a deity, one would be recognizable. There's maybe 30 different alcoves. The main one is Nathian, and that is the city goddess, goddess of the dead underworld, I think. But if you have one, you can use it. If not, one will be provided for you like an attorney.
Okay, is there a goddess, god, whatever, like, I mean, Pathfinder, what's Bismarck? That pirates would venerate?
There is the goddess of luck. She has large breastises. There's also a god of the sea present. And I will go ahead and spec out the different alcoves. But once you get into the main area, alcoves on the far wall, alcoves on the close wall, exit, exit, exit.
I find the goddess of luck.
Okay. She has large breastises, but they are covered in gold discs because, we're a classy place here in the Azure Atoll.
Right, that's not the place up the street. It's like up the street, where
No
the pubs
nipples.
are all
Not where
the
Osiris
nipples
is
are
at.
there.
So D12 against me. Let's see if it's an occupado. You roll a D20, I'll roll a D12.
Wait, I roll a d20?
Yeah. Better chance. 6.
Oh, God. I think I rolled a 2. Otherwise, I'll go to the god at sea, I guess. I'm trying to find somewhere I can get, is that like just a healing lotion?
You did not meet me, however, the goddess of luck resembles the exterior of some kind of, what do you call a pop machine? A vending machine.
Vending machine.
Where you can take a coin.
Oh.
And maybe you get luck. Maybe nothing happens. It's hard to say.
This feels like a Rosa type of thing to play with, so...
It's a lot like what happened to Rosa last night. So pop that coin in.
Is there a certain denomination it has to be?
Well, it's not marked.
Well, I'll start with a silver. Maybe I'll get lucky, and get something good. I mean, I'm trying to do something nice for somebody else.
Sure. Roll a D8. If you match me, the goddess will smile upon you.
All right, we'll try. Well, I rolled a 4.
Close. You feel good. You feel good. Okay, I feel nice.
All right, I want to go to somewhere where there might actually be people who can help. Or I assume people at these cubes do sell wares, or they just...
hell yeah.
Okay.
You can't go. You can't enter and leave without hitting the gift shop.
All right, then I will. Oh, is there just one shop?
No.
Then?
Each place will sell trinkets of its own deity.
But no one is. All right, so no one is at this shop, though.
No, correct. The goddess of luck needs no shop. Everybody likes the
Okay,
goddess
then I
of luck.
try. I don't know. Is there gods to healing?
Yeah.
Or God?
Sure.
I go there.
Okay.
Because they're probably most likely to have what I want.
It's male. Male god of healing. He's got a little squiggly wand with a snake on the end of it.
Interesting. Is there somebody
His
there?
name is Claudacious.
Is there somebody there?
Yep, sure is.
Shrine.
Welcome to the Holy Temple of Claudacious.
Good morning. It's still morning. Good morning. I'm looking for... Do you possibly have an unguent for... that can heal? I'm looking for something, that lovely lady who runs the... who mans the Shipwrights Guild.
Ugh, Melina?
Melina?
Ugh, there's nothing to cure her. Not even her personality.
What about her psoriasis?
Oh,
There's nothing that can cure that?
it is cursed by the gods and goddesses. That woman is a nightmare.
Oh, well, maybe that be that as it may. I did want to try to help her. She's trying to help me.
Well, she was
Uh,
scorned for her actions against her husband. You know she killed him.
she did.
That's
In a
the,
what?
that's
So
the
what?
rumor.
So it wasn't a water ski accident, like whatever the hell that is, where he's wearing a dress.
He was wearing a dress, but the leather accoutrements were taken out prior to it. The waves buffeted his jewels, and he
Wait, water
perished.
skiing? Water skiing is a thing?
Yeah, the
I think
gnomes
you're
created it.
making that up.
Yeah.
Okay. But she killed him, huh?
She took the leather padding out, and once he got hit with a wave right between the legs, that was all she wrote.
Oh, Jesus.
That's not how a man should die. Farm
No,
implement danger. That's how a man should die.
Poking a bear.
Poking a
all right. I
bear.
will leave.
Angry
I
husband.
just,
That's how a man goes out.
Fucking a beautiful woman, you know.
That's right. Hiding from her angry husband and falling off the third floor. That's how you go.
so how come? How come there was no justice served? If you know she did it,
Well,
I mean, you can't be the only one.
well, sea creatures ate him,
See
so
that,
there
Rash?
was never any proof. But how else do you explain it? That's the mark of the gods. If no healing can cure it, gods hate you.
Okay, I mean, it's good to know that I won't be wasting my money on something that won't work.
But do you
all
need
right,
something?
well, no, I'm okay. As far as I know, I'm okay right now. So I will
You have a
take
look
my.
of shame about you.
No, I don't. No,
A
Rosa
smell
does
of
not
shame.
have. She may smell ashamed, but she does not look it. She is not ashamed of who she is and what she does.
You are dribbling shame, I can sense it.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
Have you been to the bathhouse
the only
today?
reason the only reason why you're calling it shame is because you're too afraid to enjoy it. And I'm gonna walk out.
Fair enough. Inside.
And I'm gonna head to the club. I mean, my plan was to head to the club, so
No,
They all
and it was a
just-
reasonable stopping place for you.
Yeah.
Inside Club Erotica.
I'm gonna be bummed out though they're all there. I was hoping to beat everyone there and be there for a while and have them show up at night. But no.
You. Malcolm, Cash, and Osiris. Groovy Tunes. There's a halfling band here.
Nice.
Seals and Groft.
Well,
Seals and Groot. Seals and Groot. That's who
Seals
they
and
are.
Groot.
It's a two-man halfling band.
Nice.
And they're playing some cool tunes. They've got this contraption where they can play multiple instruments all at once. Like they've got this mouth harp with some kind of orthodontic headgear bullshit going on. But you know,
Like something one of the Who's would have.
yeah, they're playing some tunes. There's an attractive man and woman out there. Welcome to Club Erotica. Are you members?
Oh no, we're just visiting. My friends here are very interested in the local fair, and I'm just gonna step behind Cash and just let her do her thing here.
Well, what can we help?
Hi.
Hello, welcome to Club Erotica. Are you interested in obtaining a membership?
What does that entail?
Well, we have 3 levels of membership, 3 tiers, if you will, and each tier allows you access to each of the 3 floors here. The first tier, the economical tier, where the normal citizens are at, allows you to the area called the bathhouse, as well as what we call a gymnasium, where we can assist you in toning your musculature. The top floor offers things such as a sauna, a hot bath
Nice.
with steam, as well as masseuse.
Cool.
The third tier is pricey, but worth it. So if you'd like, we can go ahead and show you around the first floor here and see if you got a hankering for joining.
So what's the difference between the middle tier and the top tier?
Quite a bit, actually. The top tier is, shall we say, probably out of your price range.
Well, maybe so, but I'd still like to know what it entails.
It is the Fleur de Lis Club, anything your heart desires, for all you LA Confidential fans.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Great movie.
Bud is going to be the bouncer on the third floor.
And how much is that?
That would be out of your price range, I'm afraid.
Well, can't you just tell me what it is?
Well, judging from your attire, I don't believe you have 500 gold pieces a month to throw away.
A month?
As I said, a little bit out of your price range.
Jesu Christi!
That would be down at the temple.
Well, do you offer like a trial pack?
You got a day pass?
A day pass.
Do you do a day pass?
Lord.
Not to the third
I have
tier.
this thing that I got in the mail.
I got a coupon from Bed Bath and Beyond. Can I get 15% off, for Christ's sake?
This thing says come in during the new moon, and I get a free day pass to all 3 floors.
You know what? It's like anything else. The more months you buy, the more you save.
That's
So,
right. It's a
Oh
Costco
my
membership for
God,
sex.
500 a month?
Do they have a Groupon?
Nice.
Sure, 250 a month. I'm sure we can afford that too.
Oh my
The
god.
introductory level is 20 gold pieces a month.
Ooh, Jesus.
Now, if you are a citizen, which clearly you aren't, it would be cheaper.
I sense that you're very discriminatory.
Am I not correct?
How would you know if I'm a citizen or not?
To be quite blunt about it, you look like a rube.
Well, that's fine, but maybe I'm a citizen rube that's only been here for a week.
Not a citizen. So the door opens up and Rosa walks in. You can tell she's annoyed. She wanted to be first one here. Shit.
our
No,
friend
it's
who
okay.
really wanted to know about your establishment, here she is.
Rosa, give him 500 gold. And give him this
Yeah, I
coupon.
pull it right out of the titty bag.
So
No,
they will go ahead and show you around the first floor.
But wait, is there a day pass for the upper level?
Is there a day
There-
pass for here?
there is
gold
not.
a month.
Well, it's 20
fine,
gold
it'll be
pieces a
better.
month, and you can come every day.
Right, I have yet to figure out how we are earning money in this kind of game campaign, so.
I've earned some money
Osiris
today.
is fucking
He's-
stacked. He's got
he's
fat
flush.
stacks, baby.
I know, that's great. I've
got-
earned
I've got
a few
quite a bit of money,
silver.
too.
That ain't gonna cut it. I've earned up almost 1 gold. It's not, or a little over gold. So that's
Well-
not gonna cut it.
Well, spice
So,
up your OnlyFans account there, Rosa, and
Oh, I'm sure she has one if there was such a thing.
I would just like
would
to have a
totally
bath
have
and a
one.
massage. That's
So-
all I need.
Silver Tongue will go ahead and throw you some coin. The bathhouse is on the first floor. The massage. Now you can make appointments for massages
And just get a massage and nothing else.
just get a massage. That would incur extra coin.
No happy ending.
That is the third floor.
Yes.
But are you guys interested in a tour?
Yes, of
Sure.
course.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to see what I can't afford.
Well, on the first floor, and that's the only floor they're going to take you. It's nice. I mean, it's clean. You can tell that they use some kind of sanitizer because it's a
Thank
it's a
God.
rather pungent smell. They call it ammonium.
Oh man. Oh. I used to work at a gym, so this is Now it all come back to me like that smell of like sanitizer and ammonia from cleaning everything every day. Oh.
Well,
napalm in the morning.
they open up the doors to the bath, and immediately you notice it's co-ed, clothing optional.
People are naked!
I'm looking around to see if anybody's in there. I mean,
Oh yeah,
and checking them out,
there will
That's
be
what I do.
one hot one
Ooh.
and 20 others. The hot one
Male or
is a
female?
male. But there
Doesn't
are
really matter in Rose's case, but okay.
there are Tabar here. There are halflings, there are gnomes, and there are humans. Nobody seems phased that you are
I
present.
turn around and I throw myself at Osiris and I'm like, what fresh hell is this?
Osiris,
Really?
is she able to get up against you, or is there something preventing her from closing the gap?
I look at Cash and I go, didn't you realize that was this kind of place?
We don't get naked in front of me.
Oh, sweet summer child, you have so much to learn about the world.
You have never
To make matters worse,
never mind.
3, Malcolm,
Yeah.
a human female, approaches you. She's just gotten out of the bath. She has a towel wrapped just above her breasts.
I'm checking her out too.
She's well, let's see what her charisma is.
All right, Jeff.
19. Smoke it. She's a smoke show.
I'm totally checking her out now.
She then hands the towel to your guide and says, "Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that." And walks off, smoking hot ass, walking away to a room. He goes, "She's headed to our changing rooms. There are individual areas where you can hang your clothes before entering the bath." The tour will continue. There's a gymnasium. There's a quiet room where you can
Meditate.
there is a, not deli per se, more of a like a wine bar.
Are there salamis there?
Yeah,
Probably some sausage there, yeah.
Carol's paying attention to the big salami already.
Actually, no, I was paying attention to the really hot ass that walked in.
Yeah, the really hot babe this one.
But Jane,
Hey, I'll
male,
whisper to the guy, do you know what her persuasion is? What would you like?
yeah, go in and leer at her. That
No, I
that'll
don't
always
do
work.
that.
But yeah, so you guys get the lay of the land, so to speak, and it certainly appears to be worth 20 gold pieces a month because the wine bar and juice bar is complimentary, and they have not food but crackers and things of that nature, as well as all the juice that you can drink. So it's actually it appears to be worth it. And you can get a group discount.
Oh, wait,
A group discount. It's called the family plan.
Oh,
Boy.
we're a
doesn't
family.
seem right.
And with
I have
that,
enough to cover a month.
and with that, we will call it a night. No fighting. So, that's interesting. I really thought you guys would get into the argument with the pirates, but it did not happen. So, Osiris, aka Jesse, what'd you think?
Good time as always. Trying to slowly figure out the what's going on, how we can all further our little plans and whatnots. Good time.
Well, you guys are checking the boxes, so level 2 is actually in your future. So, but yeah, that's
Great.
That's what the design. Well, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing yet.
No, I mean, I hope we're leveling up at some point.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Malcolm, aka Kevin, what'd you think?
Yeah, great times. Loved it. A lot of fun. Cool to talk with the jeweler and cool to get Cash or really annoying. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to get that going. So yeah, no, always a blast. Glad to play.
oh God,
Thank you guys.
you're like that guy who gets, your niece, little niece, nephew like a drum set. So
Exactly.
you can drive your sibling
Exactly.
crazy.
pinball
I
I
machine.
get this now.
Now I'm just gonna take her someplace, get her all sugared up, and send her home. you
That's
know?
right. Rosa, aka Carol, what'd you think?
Oh, great! That was really cool. It was a lot of fun. God, I can't wait to find out more about this place. For 20 gold, man.
Family
That's
plan.
steep price for considering I don't have any income yet. I
Get
do
a
hope
job,
that
bitch.
no, I do honestly hope that whatever we're gonna do to earn money does present itself at some point. I mean,
That will be next episode.
mercenaries.
Remember, you guys have been here less than 24 hours.
Oh, I know, no, and that's why. I mean, she probably will eventually get a membership here, but she probably just wants to be sure she's got enough money to do it.
You can
But
always
oh
go
my
down
God.
to the dock and shower.
And that boat, the boat on top of the boat right thing, she's like, oh, gee, I wonder if I get thrown in jail if I climb there. Climb up. It's just
I didn't get thrown in jail at Disney, so probably not. Fuck, don't climb the volcano. Whatever. Cash, aka Carrie, what'd you think?
It was good. I'm super sad because, nobody takes me seriously.
Jeez.
It's a character growth.
I kind of wonder. No.
It was good.
Yeah. So that's it, boys and girls. Thanks for joining us. This was episode 3. 2 weeks from now, episode 4. Next week, we've got Pillars of Jocularity and maybe a one-shot, or better yet, maybe Calamity A ends, because those guys are dying to finish that out, literally. Thanks for joining us. I believe we've got Margoo tomorrow, so if you want to pop in around 4:15, we'll see what kind of dumbassery we can
Bastards
get
are
into.
always late.
Bastardos. And don't forget the most important thing, Murder Hobo Con 4 next Saturday.
Oh my God. It's next
The events are closed, but we got a lot of room for participants, so check it out. Kevin's game got moved back a half hour due to scheduling, so you got plenty of time. But check it out. One cost gets you in. You sign up for as many events as you want, and it's all for charity. We don't keep that money. And it's, God, what is that? I need to do an ad again for it. But it's a good charity. So check it out. That's it. Let's kick you on over to the advertisement phase of it, and we're done. Everybody blow them a kiss and wave. Mwah! Bye, everybody.
Ting, 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 ting.
Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo Inc. or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a pirate dog dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your stop for game aids.